Hello, hello, it's Simone. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am showing you, before starting my process, I am showing you my new fabric notebook cover. I made it myself, and yeah, it is for my summer journal. And I think since we had so much visitors this summer that I need two books, and yeah, I'm showing you this two still shots right now. And then I am going to start working on my notebook, on my next entry. Last week I made the trip to Half Moon Bay and Pigeon Point Lighthouse, and today I am starting to journal about our one of our trips to San Francisco. And I'm showing you all of the ephemera and pieces I collected while we were there. That was from Super Duper Burgers and the map. I'm not sure if I'm going to include it here because we went to San Francisco several times. So, well, I could keep it for another day. And I picked these two pattern papers because I think they match the ephemera and the photos well. And now I'm just cutting down all of my photos, and I'm not going to make you watch all of this, just the beginning and probably the end. And I'm trying to usually I work with 2x3 or 2x2 photos in my notebook, or sometimes I cut these photos even further down. And if you're wondering what I am wearing right now, I got myself a giraffe pajama to wear on Halloween and whenever else it was cold in my house. And I worked on this during, I don't know when, maybe last Tuesday. And it was so cool inside, so I just put it on because I had it on the day before. And what you just saw was me going through all of the photos, deciding which ones I would actually use to journal and which ones I might put aside. And yeah, there were two pictures of my mom in front of the Golden Gate Bridge, and I decided I just needed one of them. Yeah, my mom came to visit me, and I was really very happy that she was here and saw where we live, what we do every day, and that was such a nice picture. And I actually didn't really take some action shots, but she didn't really, well, you know what we look like when we do action shots. It's not really, most of them are not very pleasing to the eye. Sometimes you look strange, but these were really nice. And so I thought I would actually put one of these great photos in there and just talk about how I liked her being here. And now I am using that now the word, my brain is blank, I don't know the word, the strip of the pattern paper that's on the bottom of the 12x12 paper. I don't know, it's not fabric strip, manufacturer's strip, I don't know. But it was too plain for me, and I also had this tape from the other side where I put down a tip in, and so I thought maybe if I just layer that one underneath that strip, it would cover up the tip in washi and also have better contrast. And then I just put down all of the stamps. I'm trying to really hard not to smear them, not to partially stamp them, so that I get it right the first time, because that's really hard, messing stamping up in your traveler's notebook, because then you have to find a way to either restamp, cover the thing up, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit out of focus there. I didn't realize that my camera angle was a little bit off, so yeah, and now I'm continuing stamping all of the different stamps, and it actually spells out "Go Explore San Francisco." And I really like the way these stamps from different stamp sets work together. And I was really surprised because I stamped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different stamps, and I did not really mess it up that bad. And you saw me here placing that San Francisco on there, and it's very long and very flimsy, and I didn't want to make it crooked, so I placed it on the paper with the stamping image down, and then I just placed the block right on top of it. So I hoped, and it actually worked out fine, that it was straight then. And now I'm getting my date stamp and looking in my Coco Daisy journal for the correct date, and it was on June 24th. And here I messed it up, but I don't know what it is with this stamp because I often mess it up the year. Maybe it doesn't work, but I am really lucky because it usually works very well, just stamping right on top of it and getting the exact same image at the second time. Now I am journaling about that day. It was a really nice day. We had well, when you go to San Francisco, you probably know about the fog there, and that you can't see the Golden Gate Bridge on all days you go there. You have to be lucky to see it, and that was one of those lucky days when the bridge was still covered in fog when we got there, and then we walked around that. It was this. It's not a bunker, but it's up there in the Marin Headlands. You can actually look at some defense stuff from the Second World War, I think. And yeah, we walked around there, and when we came back, all of the fog was gone, and we were actually able to really see how the fog left, and we had a really nice view over the Golden Gate Bridge and of the city, and that's what I journaled about there. Then we then parked on the other side of the bridge and walked along Crissy Field, at along the coast or the bay, and yeah, we had a really really great day there, and that's what I'm journaling about. And now I took a photo of all of my 4 men that I have at home, and that I want to have in this journal. And so I'm putting it down there, adding some more of my favorite washi at the moment. And this is it's a map washi tape that I did not, that was in a Coco Daisy planner kit. And Kathy from Dreams into Plans was so kind to send me samples of a lot of her washi tapes, and that was included in her samples. So I used it here on that spread, and I do not really need that parking ticket. I just want the place where we parked. It was called Battery Field, maybe Battery Park, and I just used it as a layer underneath that photo. And I think I'm done now. I'm placing the washi tape under the photo as well, and cutting off the excess parking ticket. And this is where I'm going to continue with that trip. And here you see the completed spread. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next week. Yeah, until then, bye.